Alright, so today we've got a little bit of a different video. We got my SURRON 2024, and then we got my mate's brand new 2025 LBX. We're going to be throwing a couple parts on him, and we're also going to be doing a little review / compare of these two bikes. Alright, so now we've gotten some clips of the bike. We'll go on with the differences. So the 2025 is running now 8 kilowatts compared to the old models, which were 6. And they're getting that by using the new controller. Also, the bike has new suspension. These ones are gold, those ones are black. The difference that I can personally feel is these ones are a little bit stiffer than these, but also it might just be because this bike hasn't been broken in yet. But yeah, these ones feel a little bit stiffer. The next difference is it's got a 18-inch rim, which you get a much beefier back tire compared to the old models, which you get a 19-inch rear. So that's probably one of my favorite things about the bike. You're also getting a white suspension on the back. That doesn't seem any stiffer. You're also getting a new seat. This is sort of gel seat. It's definitely grippier. I don't know about comfort though, but yeah, I haven't had time to put it into the bike. We'll open up the battery lid. So this is inside the battery. Compared to the 24, I feel like it's a little bit cleaner in there, just a little bit more put together. It's also got a new battery connector. This battery connector is a little bit more beefier. This is on the 24, so as you can see in there, it's a little bit, there's the connectors. As you can see, the other one's a little bit beefier. Now that we've talked about the bikes, we'll go take them for a test run, see how they go, and I'll put them to the video. This is my bike here. We're gonna jump on the 2025 SURRON, give it a little bit of a ride, see how it goes. But yeah, our back room's nice. That's smaller. But switch it on. Start straight into sport mode, eh? Yeah, feels like more like an e-ride. But yeah, no, definitely got more power off the mark, especially. You can when you're in the wheelie and it comes further down, you're at top of speed, you can just give it more and it just pops up. But yeah, no, definitely power wheelies like the 24 SURRON does. Yeah, that's my bike there. But yeah, no, it's definitely got a little bit more power off the mark. Eh? Alright, now that we've ridden them, he's got some parts that he wants me to put on, so we'll get that done now. So he's got a rear fender, mudguard, he's got key ignition, he's also got battery lid, headlight, seat cover, and that's about it. But we'll get it all done, do a little video about it, get into it. Alright, so these are the tools we'll need. Some pliers, some sockets, some Allens for the smaller Allens, like a razor blade for the seat. Alright, so we're gonna start off with this rear fender. You're gonna need a 3mm. And then you want to get an 8mm for this one here. Now we'll get the carbon one on. Get our carbon one. We're just going to get 4mm. Chuck that on. Alright, so once you've done that, just going to get your ignition plate. Sort of wiggle it. Might need to open this up. Just sort of want to wiggle it up like that. Then you're into it all. So then, what we got to do, see this here? Might be a little bit tight, but you got to loosen this up here, and then you got to click this out, and then you're done. This is also how you access your front headlight. And you also got to unplug these. These might be a little bit tight, but if you just wiggle them, you just take them off like that. And once you've taken them off, screw this all the way off. Like that. There you go, that's your charging port. So for the ignition first, you want to unplug this. Sometimes you need to get an Allen key like that. There we go. So now this is fully untouched. You just want to find these pins in here. Should just be able to push them down. There we go, that one clicked out. There you go. There you go, that's how you get your ignition out. Alright, then you get your carbon on. Just put that wire straight through like that. Make sure your ignition's the right way. And then just click straight in. I'm gonna come back here. Just plug that straight in. Slide that in. Like that. Screw that back in. Alright, so now that we've switched the bike on, so yep, as you can see that's turned on. That's all in the right way. Alright, we've switched camera angles. You guys are on the chest now, you're on the head. It was giving me a headache. Anyway, so you've plugged these in, make sure they're in, make sure the rubber things are on, make sure that's all tied up. And then you just want to gently just shove your wires back in there. But there is enough room, you just got to jiggle it in. There you go. Alright, there we go, that's all tightened up. It will look heaps better when it gets to this, but I haven't got it just yet. But yeah, as you can see, bike turns on, still got power. Alright, so before we do the rear fender, we're going to take off this chain guard. I should have done it before because you got to take this bolt out, but all you want to do is get a 5mm. Crack these loose. Pull that out. Alright, so now to change this fender, we're going to have to come under here, and there's these little tab things that you got to put a blade under and pop them out. So, not too sure how many there are, but they're up in here. Yeah, we'll get them out. After you've taken out all 8 of these, so that just pops down. Oh, these 2 bolts here, then this just comes straight out. So then you're just gonna need an 8mm. Take both of these out. Make sure you get the washers with it. Once you've done that, push it like that. just clicks off. Then just do the same thing with the carbon one. Hold up, forward. Just get bolts. There we go. So it just clicks on like that. Then you got to put in your 8 tabs, and that's it. Alright, so this is the cable management he gave me. I don't think this is going to be thick enough. So I'll go get Bunnings brand. This one fits heaps better, so as you can see there, got it on my bike. We'll see what we can do with this, because it's got the .4 brakes. So yeah, we'll try to get it looking hectic with the OD plate. So yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so now pull this over. Just trying to get that. I'm going to measure from your brake caliper to about there. So just cut that there. So the ugly bit down there. Alright, so now we just open this up and just start. Just feed it in here. Alright, so I'm going to zip tie. So like I said before, it's a bit hard because this brake. We'll try to just get this as much around it as we can. We'll just chuck the zip tie around it. Just put that zip tie. Put it around there. Try and get us high up. Like that. This big chunky brake hose. Oh, that's all right. That's not good. So now we'll just chuck on some new zip ties around the ODI plate. But yeah, the bike's actually looking pretty good. It'll look even better once he takes the stickers off and he gets the new carbon parts and the gut seat cover and the new headlight and stuff. But that's all coming in the mail still. But yeah, no. That's the 2 cleanest runs for sure. Cut your zip ties. Spin them right around. Oh, that looks hectic. Actually looks mad.